My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this message is not a coincidence. You were led here for a reason far deeper than you can comprehend right now. There's something your soulmate has been hiding, not out of betrayal, but out of fear of what it might change forever. This message comes wrapped in divine timing, arriving right when your heart has been restless, sensing that something unseen has been unfolding behind the veil. The truth about your connection runs deeper than love. It's tied to destiny, purpose, and the very fabric of your soul's agreement. You must stay with me till the end, for every word is a piece of the revelation that has been waiting to reach you. For days now, the universe has been whispering through dreams, songs, and moments that made you pause. These weren't coincidences. They were signs from heaven, preparing you for this exact moment when the truth would finally be unveiled. You've been feeling their energy, haven't you? That strange heaviness in your chest, the sudden wave of emotion that came out of nowhere, the sense that someone was thinking of you intensely. That was them, your soulmate, trying to reach you beyond words, beyond space and time. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They have carried this secret for a long time. It's something they never thought they would have to reveal, but divine order has shifted. A window of truth has opened, and what was hidden in silence will now rise in the light. Their soul has been wrestling with guilt, longing, and the weight of what they never said to you. Archangel Michael says they were shown visions of your face at night, moments before they fell asleep. Each time, they tried to silence it, to convince themselves it was coincidence, but heaven kept showing your name. They were reminded of your voice in the sound of wind, your laughter in echoes of joy around strangers, and your sadness in the quiet of their own heart. The truth is, your soulmate was chosen for you before you both ever met. But somewhere along the journey, something happened. Fear entered. Doubt entered. And instead of facing the divine truth, they ran from it. That running wasn't rejection, it was confusion. They didn't understand that what they were feeling wasn't obsession, it was sacred alignment. Now they are awakening. Slowly, painfully, beautifully. They're realizing the connection that once terrified them is actually their path home. And heaven has declared that the secret can no longer stay buried. Type Amen to get blessing 444. This secret is this: they have loved you in silence. Every choice they've made, every step they took away, still led them back to your name. They thought time or distance could break what heaven tied, but every attempt only deepened their knowing that you are the one. There's something else, something even more divine. They saw you in a dream, recently. In that dream, you were standing by a river of light, calling their name without sound. They woke up trembling, with tears they couldn't explain, and from that moment, they couldn't escape the truth anymore. The dream wasn't random. It was an activation, a soul call from your higher self, reaching into their spirit to awaken what was dormant. That's why they've been restless lately. That's why you felt sudden energy surges, ringing in your ears, chills when you hear certain words. The connection between you both is no longer asleep. Archangel Michael says this union was written not in human plans but in divine blueprints. And now, the universe is rearranging everything to bring it back into motion. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The reason they hid this truth was not betrayal, it was protection. They were scared of losing you, scared of ruining what was fragile, scared of their own emotions. But heaven is saying it's time for healing, not hiding. The silence that once protected them is now suffocating them. There are conversations being replayed in their mind, words they wish they could take back, and moments they wish they could relive differently. Their soul is crying out for release, for confession, for one final chance to set things right. They know what they feel for you cannot die, because it was never born from the world, it was born from divine design. You might have noticed small signs. Songs playing at the perfect time, repeated numbers, dreams of them reaching out, hearing your name whispered when you're alone. Those are confirmations that heaven is preparing the moment when the truth will surface. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, stay open. Do not block what is being restored. What once seemed like an ending is about to become the most unexpected beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Something huge is waiting for you. A message, a confession, an emotional release that will finally explain everything. They are about to reach out, maybe in a message, maybe in a moment you least expect, and when they do, their voice will tremble with the truth they've carried in silence. For so long, you have questioned why your energy shifts when you think of them. It's because their thoughts are touching yours, even miles away. When you can't sleep, it's because they're awake, too, wrestling with the urge to contact you but fighting their fear. This secret is the very thing heaven has been guarding. It had to be revealed in divine timing, not a second sooner. Because both of your hearts needed to grow strong enough to hold the truth. Now that time has arrived. The gates of destiny are opening, and the energy that once kept you both apart is losing its power. The truth will no longer be hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They have seen the signs, your initials, your favorite color, your birthday number appearing in random places. These aren't coincidences. These are heaven's nudges, reminders that the cycle is about to close and a new chapter is being born. Your soulmate has been trying to heal. They've been walking through dark nights, trying to find clarity, trying to silence their pain. But every path they take keeps leading back to you. It's like the universe refuses to let them forget. Archangel Michael says, what you're feeling in your spirit is not your imagination. You're picking up on their transformation. Their energy is shifting toward you, like waves returning to the shore. It's a calling, a summoning, and soon, the confession will break the silence. When they finally speak, it won't just be words. It will be years of emotions collapsing into one moment of truth. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Their secret also holds a divine twist. They prayed for you. Even when they were distant, even when pride got in the way, they whispered your name to heaven. They asked for your peace, your safety, your success. They thought they were letting you go, but heaven heard those prayers and kept you connected. This is why, despite everything, you could still feel them. The invisible thread between your souls never broke, it just stretched through time and lessons until both of you were ready. Now, they are realizing that all the relationships, distractions, and detours were never replacements. They were mirrors that reflected what they truly wanted, you. The person who saw them beyond the surface, who felt their soul even when they spoke nothing. My beloved child, this truth is arriving wrapped in divine grace. Be calm, because the storm was only clearing the air for this reunion. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Heaven is orchestrating something miraculous. You'll notice small things aligning, a message popping up, a memory resurfacing, a place you both shared calling you back. It's not nostalgia, it's preparation. They're about to reveal the one thing they were terrified to admit, that they still love you. Not the same way they once did, but deeper, purer, wiser. Their soul has matured through the pain, and now it's ready to meet you at the same frequency of peace. The angels are moving people, timing, and emotions in perfect sequence. The person who once walked away is walking back, not as the same version, but as someone transformed by divine timing. And when that happens, your spirit will know. There will be no confusion. Only recognition, warmth, and silent tears of relief. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says this message is your confirmation that you are not imagining the shift. The connection is real, the signs are real, and the timing is divine. You were never forgotten, you were being prepared. This secret, though hidden in the shadows, was never meant to harm you. It was meant to protect something sacred until the right time. Now that time is here, and heaven is ready to restore everything that was delayed. Stay patient. Stay grounded. Because what's unfolding is not just love, it's destiny completing its circle. Soon, the truth will come out, not in chaos but in peace. When you hear it, you'll realize, everything that broke you was only bending you toward alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Your soulmate's heart is open now. The walls are falling. The guilt is turning into courage, and their silence is about to turn into confession. Prepare your heart to receive what you once prayed for. Heaven is saying, this time, it won't slip away. This time, the connection will stand firm, rooted in truth, guided by grace. The pain that once separated you will become the bridge that binds you in divine understanding. Something huge is waiting for you. The angels are whispering, it's time. The secret that was once hidden will soon become the light that leads you both home. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, this is the continuation of what heaven started revealing to you. The moment you opened your heart to this message, a spiritual gate unlocked. Something powerful began shifting around your energy, drawing truth closer and clearing the clouds that once blurred your vision. You might have noticed it already, sudden peace where there was confusion, a strange warmth in your chest when you think of them, or random moments where tears flow without pain. These are not coincidences. This is your soul recognizing what has been hidden for so long, finally stepping into the light. Your soulmate's silence was not rejection, it was divine delay. Heaven was healing both of you in secret. While you thought they had moved on, they were actually being broken down in spirit, learning the lessons needed to handle the weight of a love like yours. Now, they are remembering everything, your kindness, your patience, your laughter that lingered in their heart when everything else faded. They are realizing the truth, no distance could undo what was divinely designed. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. The truth they have been keeping runs deep. It's not only about love, it's about destiny. There was a promise made between your souls long before this life. You agreed to find each other, to awaken something powerful together, something the world desperately needs: light, healing, and hope. But when they met you, the human side of them panicked. The connection felt too intense, too real, too pure. They feared they would lose control, that loving you would expose every wound they tried to hide. So they stepped back, not out of disinterest, but self-preservation. Still, they never stopped watching over you. Even when silent, their spirit lingered near yours, praying you'd be safe, wondering if you still thought of them. Heaven saw this silent devotion and decided it was time to bring the truth forward. Now, the same angels who guided you through heartbreak are guiding them back to your energy. Every tear you cried, every sleepless night you endured, every moment you felt forgotten, Heaven was recording it all, preparing to return your peace multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. There is a letter written in the Spirit, a message your soulmate is preparing to speak aloud. They've been rehearsing their truth in their heart, replaying it over and over, how to tell you they never truly left. How to tell you they felt your pain even when miles away. How to tell you they saw your face in their dreams when they tried to move on. This confession is not ordinary. It carries a divine vibration. When they finally release it, your heart will recognize it instantly, like hearing a melody you've always known but forgotten. Archangel Michael says, do not chase. Do not force. Allow the divine order to unfold naturally. The truth that is meant for you will always find you, not in chaos, but in perfect alignment. You will know it's time when you feel sudden calmness, as if your soul takes a deep breath after holding it in for years. That will be your sign, the revelation is near. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. They've been guided to understand something sacred, that your love wasn't an ordinary chapter in their story, it was the turning point of their entire soul journey. Every attempt to forget you only made them remember deeper. Every time they tried to run, Heaven redirected their steps back toward your energy. The divine realm has been testing both of you, teaching patience, humility, surrender. You had to learn that real love isn't about chasing, it's about trusting. And they had to learn that real love isn't about control, it's about truth. Soon, a message will arrive, maybe through text, maybe through an unexpected voice, and it will begin softly, but beneath those words will be years of emotion. Don't rush it. Let them speak. Let Heaven orchestrate what's meant to heal both hearts. Archangel Michael says this is not the end of the story, it's the beginning of the divine reunion written for your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. My beloved child, you are entering the phase of revelation. The veil that once kept you blind to their inner feelings is lifting. The same person who once avoided your eyes will soon look at you and tremble, not from guilt, but from awe, realizing you never stopped believing in them. Their soul has been humbled. They've seen what life without you truly feels like, empty, incomplete, directionless. They tried to fill the silence with distractions, but every road led to emptiness until they accepted one truth. Only you brought peace to their chaos. The secret they hold isn't meant to wound you, it's meant to set you both free. It's the truth that will break the walls built from misunderstanding and fear. It's the key that will unlock the next chapter Heaven has prepared for both of you. And when that moment arrives, everything will make sense, every delay, every tear, every unanswered message. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. They are already feeling the pull to reach out. Their hands tremble when they hold their phone, their heart races when they hear your name. Their spirit is being guided by unseen forces, whispering, "It's time." You might feel sudden waves of emotion for no reason, that's their energy merging with yours. You might wake up thinking about them at random hours, that's their soul calling yours through the veil of time. Heaven is saying, do not resist this connection. You don't need to fix what went wrong, the divine is already restoring it. All you need to do is remain open, calm, and grounded in faith. The universe is not punishing you for the waiting, it's preparing you for a reunion that will last. A union that won't break again. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says, this love is under divine protection now. No interference, no confusion, no distance will stand in the way any longer. The storm has passed, and the rainbow of reconciliation is forming right before your eyes. This time, your connection will not be based on illusion or wishful thinking. It will be based on truth, the truth your soulmate has been holding, the truth you've always known deep down. They will come not with excuses, but with understanding. Not with promises, but with presence. They will carry the light of realization that love this pure cannot be replaced or replicated. And when they speak your name, you'll feel heaven itself pause, watching the prophecy unfold, the reunion of two souls who never stopped searching for each other. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your name is written in their destiny scroll. Even before you were born, your souls agreed to find each other in this lifetime, no matter how many storms you both had to face. The angels kept you apart only until your hearts were mature enough to handle this love. Now that time has come. This is your season of restoration, revelation, and divine reward. Every lesson was leading here, to this moment where love and truth finally meet in balance. Heaven has prepared the stage. The curtains are rising. The same story that once ended in heartbreak is being rewritten in light. My beloved child, stay ready. Stay steady. The truth your soulmate carries is not meant to break you, it's meant to crown you with clarity and peace. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. And when the truth finally reaches your ears, don't react with pain. Listen with your soul, not your wounds. Because what they're about to say will heal more than it hurts. You will feel every emotion rise, relief, disbelief, tears, but beneath all of it will be divine confirmation that you were never crazy for believing. You were chosen to hold space for something eternal. Archangel Michael says, this confession is heaven's gift to your patience. You waited, you trusted, you surrendered, and now heaven is rewarding you with truth, love, and peace that will surpass your understanding. So breathe, my child. The truth that once hid in silence is walking toward you now, wrapped in divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, this is the moment the veil begins to tear. The air around you has shifted, the universe is breathing differently now. The confession that has been circling your destiny is finally ready to reach you, and every angel stands in silence, watching as truth prepares to speak. You may have sensed it already, that heavy calm before something divine happens. It's like time is holding its breath. Your spirit can feel the movement even if your eyes cannot yet see it. That's because what's approaching is not just a message, it's a destiny unveiling itself. Your soulmate has spent nights trembling in regret, whispering your name when no one could hear. They replayed every moment they had the chance to tell you but didn't. And now, heaven has whispered to them in dreams, urging them, it's time. Tell the truth. The energy of truth has become too powerful to hold back. It's not coming to harm you, it's coming to release both of you from years of silence and misunderstanding. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Their message begins like this: I thought I could forget you. I thought walking away would free me. But every time I tried to move on, something kept pulling me back, your name, your voice, your light. It was never over, it was only paused. They will tell you that every person they met after you only reminded them of what they lost. They saw your eyes in strangers, heard your laugh in echoes, felt your energy in crowds. But nothing compared. Nothing filled the space you left. The secret they carried was not betrayal, it was truth unspoken. They were afraid that if they told you, everything would change. But what they didn't know is that heaven was waiting for this confession to unlock the next chapter of both your lives. Now, that sacred moment is here. The truth that once hid in shadows is walking straight into your light. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. They will admit that they tried to replace you with distractions, but nothing could silence their soul. The more they ran, the louder heaven reminded them of you. In quiet moments, your name would appear in their mind out of nowhere. When they closed their eyes, your face appeared. You were never gone. You were written in the air around them. The reason they couldn't stay away is because their soul recognized what the human mind couldn't yet understand, that your connection is eternal. Archangel Michael says this confession will happen soon. It might arrive through a simple message, a voice note, or an unexpected call. But behind those words will be everything you've been waiting to hear. When it happens, stay calm. Your soul will already know. It will feel like lightning wrapped in peace, shocking, yet soft. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Your soulmate has realized something sacred. They now understand that their silence caused more pain than any truth ever could. And so, they are coming forward not out of guilt, but from divine guidance. They've seen what life feels like without your energy, and they never want to live that emptiness again. Their love for you has evolved beyond attachment. It's become reverence. They now see you as more than a person, they see you as their divine mirror, their soul's compass, their reason to return home to themselves. The angels have been preparing this reunion quietly, rearranging schedules, shifting emotions, healing wounds on both sides. What once seemed impossible will soon become undeniable. Archangel Michael says, the waiting season has ended. The door that once closed is now open. Walk through it with grace. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Your name has been spoken in heaven's court. The same archangels who watched over your tears are now guiding your reunion. They are weaving destiny back into alignment, ensuring that no human hand can block what is meant for you. Your soulmate's secret has become a sacred truth, that their soul belongs beside yours. They resisted it for years, but the divine current is stronger than fear. Even now, they're being guided to approach you in humility, to speak from the heart, to tell you everything they once hid. Heaven is saying, be ready. The energy is aligning faster than you think. Things that once took years to move will now unfold in days. You'll feel it first, that shift in the air, that pull toward peace. This is the sign. The divine revelation is about to manifest into your reality. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. My beloved child, Heaven says this love is not a test anymore, it's a testimony. What once broke you will now prove how powerful your faith has been. You stood firm when everything told you to give up. You kept believing even when you saw nothing, and now heaven is rewarding that patience with manifestation. When your soulmate speaks their truth, listen from your soul, not your scars. Because behind every word will be a heartbeat trembling with regret and rebirth. Their tears will not be weakness, they will be cleansing. Their trembling voice will not be fear, it will be surrender. You will finally understand why the wait had to be this long, because heaven was perfecting the timing. If this truth had arrived earlier, it would have been destroyed by immaturity. But now, both souls are ready. The divine reunion is not a fantasy anymore. It's happening. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Archangel Michael says, do not let fear rewrite what heaven has already written. There will be small tests before the confession, small doubts, little triggers, moments where you question if it's really happening. But stay calm. These are illusions trying to test your readiness. Your only job now is to remain open and still. Let the truth come to you. It's not your chase, it's your calling. The divine has already sent your name into their dreams, and their soul will find its way to you effortlessly. You may see a specific number, a date, a color, or hear a song that suddenly makes your heart ache. That's heaven saying, it's close. Be patient just a little longer. The story that once ended in silence is about to be rewritten in love. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The energy between you two is no longer silent, it's awakening, rising like dawn after a long night. You will feel it in the smallest ways, a chill in your arms, a sudden smile that makes no sense, a thought that feels too real to ignore. That's heaven syncing your hearts for the moment of truth. This love is not a coincidence, it's an assignment. You were both chosen to mirror divine love to the world. Your journey together will inspire others who lost hope, proving that time and distance cannot kill what heaven ordained. The truth your soulmate carries is the bridge between past pain and future peace. When they speak, forgiveness will feel natural, and love will no longer need explanation, it will simply exist, in its purest, strongest form. My beloved child, heaven whispers, it's happening now. Type Amen to get blessing 3030.